to you. I hope you are all having a great day today and that you've been enjoying this holiday week. With 2018 coming to a close, I wanted to look back over everything that's happened with the channel so far and give you a little preview of what's to come in 2019. Before we get started though, I want to take care of a little bit of housekeeping, and I'm hoping to catch you early before you get bored with this video and move on to something else. Not that you would, of course. There's one big change coming to the channel next year, and it has to do with the release day for the monthly Disney arrangements. When I started this channel, I decided to release them on the 5th of each month, which was good in theory because it was regular and it balanced out the classical pieces that at the time I was releasing on the 25th of each month. In reality though, the 5th is not always the best day to release the videos in terms of viewership. I've noticed over the past year that Disney arrangements that get released on the weekends tend to do pretty well, right off the bat, whereas the ones that get released earlier in the week don't do nearly as well. So, all this is to say that from now on, the regular monthly arrangements will be released on the first Friday of each month. Also on the housekeeping side, I just wanted to let you know that the months of January and February will be a little bit lighter on the music front. I'll still be doing weekly videos, but the majority of them will be vlogs that I can put together fairly easily. The reason for this is that I'm going to be launching a new business that will be focused on helping part-time church musicians improve and enhance the quality of music in their services. I'll be talking more about this in future videos. So, on to the main part of this video. 2018 was an absolutely crazy year for the channel. We started the year with only 246 subscribers, and to be completely honest, at that time I wasn't sure how much longer I was going to continue. In my first year I put out 48 videos, of which 14 were arrangements and 13 were classical pieces. We had around 48,000 views that first year, which was pretty good considering the number of subscribers. While I was enjoying the work, it was definitely a huge time commitment for a disproportionate amount of exposure for each video. I had committed to going through June of this past year, but was going to continue to evaluate whether or not it was worth it. And then Pirates went viral. Pirates of the Caribbean took off at the end of January, and the channel started gaining around 800 subscribers per month. I was blown away by the sudden growth of the channel, and humbled by all the support that I started getting from all of you. I was actually a little overwhelmed by everything, and really felt the pressure to make sure I was putting out high-quality videos. And while I wasn't exactly sure where I was going to go with my content, one thing became certain: the channel would be continuing. So here we are at the end of 2018. At the time of recording this video, we are at 5,174 subscribers and around 1.4 million total views. At the end of my first year, I couldn't believe that I actually managed to put out 48 videos, and then somewhere in the back of my mind, I challenged myself to get to 100 videos by the end of this year. I only needed 52, so that was one per week. Well, I beat that goal by a little bit. I released 71 videos this year, which does not include collaboration videos that I did for other channels with Johnny Music and Just Josie Joe. Of those 71, 26 were arrangements, 19 were classical, and the rest were vlogs of some sort. We had 3 series, one in each of the categories I just mentioned, and we journeyed to Disney World not once, but twice, to take a look at pipe organs in the Magic Kingdom. Also this year, I have been blessed by 3 supporters on Patreon. Part of the reason that I'm able to do my covers on YouTube is that I agree not to make any money off of them directly, which means I can't run ads on my most watched videos. Not that they don't occasionally get claimed by Disney, which is why you will occasionally see some ads from time to time. But this is where Patreon comes into play. If you're not familiar with it, Patreon is a site that allows people like you to help financially support content creators like me. If you're not familiar with it, Patreon is a site that allows people like you to help financially support content creators like me. Creators in turn can offer various rewards to their supporters like early access to videos, newsletters, and more. I'm so thankful to Johnny Music, Ron and Mary Jane Mass, and Wendell Brunk for their support over much of the past year. Their contributions have gone a long way in helping defray some of the expenses of running this channel, and I'm grateful for them each and every day. I love running this channel, and I've been having more fun with the pipe organ over the past 2 years than I think I ever have. There are expenses involved though, which is why I'm going to ask you to consider becoming one of my patrons. Any level of support would be greatly appreciated and would go a long way into helping me continue to bring you great covers of the music that we all know and love. I post weekly updates there that let all of my patrons know what I'm up to, and I often ask for feedback and suggestions from Patreon before I go to my other social media sites. If you'd like to learn more, please visit www.patreon.com/YensidOrganist. There will be a link to the site down in the description. I suspect that this video is getting a little long, but let's take a quick look at everything you can expect to see in 2019. Obviously, the monthly Disney covers will be continuing. That's why I started this channel in the first place, so they're not going anywhere. We start off with Go the Distance from Hercules, which I've actually been wanting to do for well over a year now, but now seems like an appropriate time. February's arrangement will be from a fairly recent live-action movie, but you're just gonna have to guess what that is for now. I have a long list of requests from all of you, which I will be slowly making my way through as the year goes on. I think I said earlier that I will be continuing the weekly videos. These will be a mix of music and vlogs, which after February I will try to favor the music side more. Vlog-wise, I'm planning to continue my series on the organs of Walt Disney World. I actually shot half of a video at Epcot when I was there in the fall, but didn't get all the way through it, so that one is still coming. I'm also planning to do one on the instruments that you can find in the various resorts. Be sure to look for those videos later in the year. Music-wise, I really need to get back to doing Ruby covers. I have scores for a number of them, so I really just need to sit down and get those arrangements written. I'm also going to be learning 4 new classical pieces this year. I realized the other day that I haven't learned a new classical organ piece since I started the channel. Although, to be fair, I've written and learned 43 new arrangements in the past few years, so it's not like I haven't been learning new music. My plan is to do 1 major classical work every 3 months. This gives me a manageable time frame to learn some heavy pieces and then put them out on the channel for you to enjoy. I'm also hoping to do 2 new collaborations this year. I have one specific person in mind that I'd like to work with, but it's kind of a long shot. However, I would like to hear from you as well. Please let me know some of your other favorite YouTubers who you think I should work with, and I will be sure to check them out. Beyond that, I've got 2 major projects that I'm working on this year. I'm keeping the details quiet for now, but one should be coming out in late spring and then the other in late summer or early fall. I'll be making an official announcement about the latter one at the end of February. For now, let's just say it's the most ambitious thing I've ever worked on, and from a video standpoint, it's something that I don't think has ever been done before. Now that I've put you in suspense, I'll wrap up this video with an announcement that I think you will all definitely enjoy. For quite some time, I've been getting requests for covers of movie music from one of the most well-known composers of our time. I've wanted to do these covers, but when I looked into them, I met a lot of roadblocks. Well, I've been doing some research, and I can now tell you that coming at some point in the next year, I will finally be able to bring you organ covers of music from the legendary John Williams. That's right, we're finally going to get covers of music from Star Wars, Harry Potter, and more. Well, I think that's enough of me rambling on for now. I hope that you have enjoyed this video today. If you did, please be sure to give it a like, leave me a comment, and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe, and make sure you click that little notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media sites. There are links to all of them down in the description. Have a happy new year, and I'll see you next Friday with the first arrangement of 2019. See you real soon.